So I've been using this Focusrite for a couple years now, and I have to say it is really just great. I have it hooked up to a AT2020, and I do have to say that is an excellent combo if you're going to go for that. And I use a software called Voice Meter Potato. You could also use Voice Meter Banana, but I would really highly recommend to use a software when you're using this. It's great overall. I love being able to adjust what I need to be able to turn myself off, mute myself, do whatever is needed right here while I'm playing here. So it's just something that I can use if you're streaming, or if you're just hanging out with your friends and you need to mute yourself or do anything like that, or adjust your gain. It's just great. I love this. I love this condenser. I love this microphone. It's a great setup. I highly recommend it.
This is a mic test of the Audio Technica ATH2040 connected with an XLR mic into a Focusrite Scarlett Solo 3. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick for the pop filter there? So yeah, that's the test.
Testing.
If you're having issues with audio, well, I'm here to help you out. If you're having only audio in one earphone, or if you're getting that staticky sound, or maybe the app in the audio that you're playing back is freezing and you have Focusrite, well, let me walk you through the steps. So you're going to want to go into the Focusrite control app, and you want to go into settings, and you want to make sure that the sample rate lines up with what you have set up on your computer. I personally have it at 48. That seems to have worked out well for me. And you want to go to your settings, open sound settings. You have your output and you have your input. And what works for me is for the output, which is I'm listening through my headphones, which is connected to the Focusrite. I go to device property, additional device properties. And my setting for me is 2-channel 24-bit 48 hertz, because that's what I'm matching as. So once you're done with that, you hit OK or apply. It might give you a prompt that it might close your app. So you just bypass that and continue. You go back, and then you go to your input sounds, right? And you go to device properties, and you go to additional device properties. And these settings are important. And you go to advanced. And here's the important part also, is that you set it to 1-channel 24 bits 48 hertz sample rate. All right, really important, because that'll fix your having audio in only one headphone. All right, so if you put this 1-channel 24-bit, you'll have audio in both headphones, and it should sound clear. A quick little recap. So you want to make sure that your sample rates match, and for your input, you want to have 1 channel if you have the headphones set up with 24 bits. If for the output, you want to put a 2-channel 24-bit 48 hertz setup. Another bit of advice that I wanted to give you is that some applications like Streamlabs, I've even seen some video editors allow you to control the sample rate of audio. Now you want to make sure that matches as well, or else you're going to have that crackling, distorted sound. So on here, for example, for me, I would put 48 hertz, and you make sure you have that set up so you don't run into issues. Now, I'm not an audio expert, but I'm kind of handy and trying to figure things out. And I believe that the XLR runs off of 1 channel. So if you don't set that specific setting in Windows, then when you record, it only comes out of one ear when you play back. So have the input set as 1 channel, which is like mono, and then have the output set as 2 channels. So when you hear the playback, you can hear it on both sides. And if people need to hear you or you're recording, they hear it from both headphones. Thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful. Comment down below, and peace.